Hey everybody, welcome back to Live Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm Oz, Jack and Letter still like Jackson, and I'm going to try this. Again, this one came from my step-grandmother, Mama Pat. It's fresh from the hills of Tennessee, so it's going to be weird. We're going to try this. I want to see how it works. Apparently I've tried some before, but I wasn't there when they made it, so it's not proof that this is that. So we're going to try this. It's going to be weird. Yeah, weird. I keep saying that, but it's gonna. Before we get into it, be sure to like, share, subscribe to all the YouTube-y stuff. Ring the little bell, get notifications when we up these on Tuesdays and Fridays as best we can. And be sure to check the link down in the doobly-doo for our merch. We got aprons and pot holders and fake hands and spoons and spatulas and flippers and that's it. But that's all. Yeah, but we're a small business. We very much appreciate all this stuff. Get a little merch. That's very cool. That's all down in the doobly-doo. And let's just get into it, man. That's enough YouTube-y talking head stuff. Let's make fudge with cheese and peanut butter. God help me. All right. It's very simple. You're going to need one big stick of butter. Mine came with two little ones for some reason when I bought it. Whatever. One stick of butter. You're going to need 1 cup of peanut butter. No organics. You're going to need some powdered sugar. You're going to need two cups, or 16 ounces where it comes in a box. You can buy it pre-measured. And you're going to need 5 slices of American cheese, not the processed cheese product or any of that stuff. You need the actual American cheese and the actual individual slice. You're going to need 5 of those. Now, I'm using this spray to oil my pans for later, but yeah, this is all you need. First, you get you a decent pan. It doesn't have to be super deep, but you're going to put at least 4 cups of stuff in here. So put it on low, 1, maybe 2 at the most, because you just want to melt this stuff. You don't want it to get it too hot or to cook the sugar. Put your 1 stick of butter in there. You can cut it up however you need. When it starts melting, get about halfway through, then you're going to add 5 slices of the American cheese. Be sure to pull them out of the plastic if they're in the plastic. But you need 5 of these. I don't know if the slices are just universally weighed, because my stepmother putting this together used the ones where the individual slices were in the plastic. This is the deli slices that I got, and it worked out fine. But put 5 of those in there and let them start to melt down a little bit, okay? Once those start to melt, get a little stringy, right? You kind of see where it's not just straight patties of cheese and butter anymore. Go ahead and get 1 cup of peanut butter. Now, peanut butter is a pain in the tuchus to work with. It's sticky, it's bloppy, it sticks to everything. So take a little time to get you one of these rubber spatulas and just kind of, scrape it out of your cup thing. There's probably a better way to measure it, but so give that a decent stir. I started for about a minute and a half before it started to heat up and mix in with everything else. It looks horrific. Trust me. I know. It smells like peanut butter. But after a minute and a half, it starts breaking down into this liquid stuff, and the cheese itself just gets into like streaks and smears and stuff. Again, I think all total I did it for about 4 minutes. Get it all melted down to a decent consistency, to where the cheese was either not visible at all or just barely into any streaks. You can kind of see here. That's your cheese and peanut butter. Now get 2 cups or the whole 16-ounce box of powdered sugar if you can find it. I never tried this with granulated, and I was supposed to stir it in, which the rules and recipe that were given to me were unclear on how to stir in, so I just kind of poured it all in and stirred it at once, which works. But just put a little bit in and stir it, put a little bit in and stir it, put a little bit stir it is the preferred way to do this. But I just put the whole damn thing in there and then just mashed it around. Now I turned the heat off once I put the sugar in there because I didn't want to cook it, right? So then after you got it stirred for about 2 minutes, get it all mixed in. You want to oil up pan, sheet, whatever you're going to put these in. I used a couple of small pans. I wish I had some thinner ones, and I wish I'd put some either wax paper or parchment paper underneath, just for ease of removal. But anything you got, if you got one of these small pans, probably, like the small bundt cake things ought to work. I'll show you a hack where I use part of my other skillet and an egg carton. Make sure to clean your egg carton, because the eggs, that's part that touches your chicken. But be sure to clean that out. And when you take those and you put them in the fridge, for about an hour, let them rest, let them cool, pull them out, and you're ready to go. Now, I just took my spatula, worked around the edge a little bit, just got to make it freed up. The oil works a lot better when it's not as cold as it is in my apartment, but just Texas got cold for once. Again, use my spatula, comes out one big piece. Again, this was after refrigerating for 30-45 minutes just to, solidify it, cool it down from the stovetop. Put it out, and then you can eat it with one big chunk if you're a fat guy like me, or you can take you a nice sharp knife and just cut it into squares, and you're set. Now, if you use your egg carton, you just poke them up from the bottom, they come out of these little things. I'll show you in a picture in a minute. But yeah, cut these down to the cubes, and these are done, man. These are ready to go. Now, trust me, you don't taste... Oh, chef tax, you don't taste the cheese in these. It's very much just a very mild peanut butter. It's not over the top peanut butter taste. It's just like hitting you about the head and neck. This is a really good thing. It's one of those weird things. Like I tried it before I knew what was in it, and they're like, "Did you taste any cheese?" I was like, "What cheese? What are you talking about?" So this is great. If you got to store them, put them in an airtight thing or a Ziploc bag and keep them cool. But other than that, that's amazing. This is great. Take it to somewhere, and right there, that's where you can see where the cubes came out of the egg carton. Works perfect, makes them bite-sized. You can take them anywhere. But this is amazing. It's one of those things, like, you can take them and just surprise people, like, surprise, these have cheese in them. And like me, they won't believe you and have to make them themselves. And there you have it, folks. It's weird, but it works. So you got to try these out. Let me know how it works for you guys. Remember, actual cheese, not the processed cheese product. All right, let me know if y'all do it differently. You want to see us do it different? Let me know, man. I will revisit this, put it directly back on the stove, and we'll do it again. That'll be great. Or you can let us know over on social media. Find us on Facebook, Pinterest, Patreon. You can find us at all those at Live Between Paychecks Kitchen. You also find us on Instagram, Live in Between. Head to shorten it over there. You can also find me on all of those under Osway Nerdy. You can also find me on Twitter and TikTok under Osway Nerdy as well. And I'll catch y'all next time. Y'all be safe. All right. Much respect. Woo. Cheese and peanut butter. Who'd have thunk it?